See the car. Edwiges is fucking hard. There we go. I've not seen this for ages. Still told her. Right. I started to not watch this anymore because it got a bit weird, didn't it? I thought I played it because Alan Carr's on there. Alan Carr.
Powerful humor that you're in for tonight.
If you come on her tits, does it just look like nothing?
I want to see what it's like these days. You know?
Let's see it. I want to see your ghost come, dude. All right, we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. We're gonna start it with
Oh,
the
yeah, it's
ticket winner.
packed, isn't it?
This is the Ghost Come episode of Kill Tony. While we go wrangle that bucket pull from the bar next door, as that person finds out that their life has changed and they're about to be on the biggest show in all of comedy, we're going to bring out a golden ticket winner to start off with a brand new minute. Really, one of the most neurotic young comedians coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the return of Jack Shaw, everybody. Here we go.
I think it's probably a golden ticket winner.
I got Roadhead. I did it. And that should be illegal. No one should ever have Roadhead, ever. It's the most dangerous thing that's ever happened to me. And if you think texting and driving is dangerous, try getting your dick sucked while driving. It is horrifying. And if you ever are offering someone Roadhead, don't offer them Roadhead. Because we can't say no to that. It's like
It's in his face.
cocaine. It's like, yeah, of course
So-
I want the blow. And that's a pun. So, you know, it was happening for me, and we were driving, and it was fantastic, but I'm panicking, because that's what happens when you get Roadhead, because people can see you while you're driving, dude, so you're just sitting there fucking trying.
Oh, you do it in the cars. Oh, I thought you was on about going outside and doing it.
And there was a UPS driver who pulled up next to us. You know, they have the big mail trucks, dude. And I'm panicking, and I look over at him. And he's looking at me, and he goes,
Thumbs up.
and that's what I learned. I come from positive affirmation. No, don't clap.
Welcome, viewers. I'm just doing a live stream at this godforsaken hour.
Please stop clapping.
My body clock has gone forward again.
No.
By God, he's coming, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna cut
Feel
you
free
off
to
right there, chap. Welcome.
Oh.
That was great, Jimmy.
say anything in the chat.
Who's driving you?
That's one letter if you want.
No. You cannot.
Jack, that was fun. That type of bit plays right into your awkward, nervous neurosis.
What are you talking about? I'm like a cool guy. I'm like a cool guy. Yeah. Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, this is Trump was right. Tylenol during pregnancy. really bad.
It's amazing, totally relatable to people that have had Roadhead before. Where was this?
Oh, I was on the way back from Yosemite. We were on a big mountain, and I think because we were on a big mountain, she was like, "Oh, I'm suck a dick."
Wow.
It's like, yeah. Have you ever had Roadhead? Yes.
I'll ask you the question. What kind of car were you driving and getting this from?
I was driving my Fiat.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Tiny little car.
Oh, it's a tiny car. It's a tiny car.
Wow.
Yeah. It was cramped. All right.
Are you a cartoon? You have a very cartoon vibe.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I love it,
Okay.
but you don't feel like a real boy.
Have you seen your face? It is. It is. Like. It's totally fair.
Actually pretty reasonable.
Yeah. It's so scary.
Jimmy.
The issue is the laugh suits you.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Well, when did you start laughing like that?
I've always had like an innie laugh. A
Oh.
weird innie. I've got a theory on it. I think I must have rubbed a magic lamp at some point, and a magic genie appeared and granted me 3 wishes. And there must have been a mix-up, something lost in translation.
Yeah.
And now instead of being hung like a donkey, I laugh like it.
Tony, you stay quiet over there. It's just me and Jimmy now.
Okay, Jack.
Okay, never mind.
Very
All
good.
right.
Very funny.
Sorry, I thought that was going to be so funny. And
I'm being groomed.
yeah.
You're being reverse groomed.
Yeah, my bad.
The pedophile has become the rubber. Oh wait, no, I said that wrong. The victim has become the pedophile. There it is. Would have been better the first time. But. All right, Jack. What else is going on in life? Everything good?
I've been trying to find ways to deal with my anxiety, and I've been nervous to talk about this, but and people in my life don't know about this, but I've found a way to deal with it, and I've been jazz scatting.
Okay, let's. What, you want to do a little jazz scatting?
I was thinking I think I could jazz scat a little bit.
Hopefully I haven't turned up. You know, I haven't had from Woodhouse.
Jack's one of those guys that I can really only handle for about 5 minutes. And, he is literally at 4 minutes and 51 seconds on this stage right now, and I can just feel it creeping on. Like I kind of get sick of him. He's always great for a minute. Here he is. It's jazz scatting. It's Jack Shaw, everybody.
Just come back from the living room. I'm like, I got to stand up with the headphones on.
Unbelievably stupid. We're gonna check
That's some
with our
sort of jazz.
music correspondent tonight. Zach Brown, what did you think about that jazz scatting that you just heard right there? Perfect. Yeah,
I missed that.
I think we all did. We all had a
I
little.
feel like I'm in a dream sequence in an episode of Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, it is true. It does have those creepy vibes. Andrew Santino.
Yeah, just once again.
A lot of comedians are weird, aren't they?
Yeah.
Once again, dude.
It is amazing.
I was afraid of that, but I have jazz in my heart and cum in my pants. So, okay, sorry. Wow. All right.
All right. Well, you got tonight started for
Yep,
us. You showed everybody how it goes. Jack Shaw,
Thank you
ladies.
guys so much.
And it has begun, everybody. To the bottom. This is
Good start, I suppose.
a show where truly anything can happen. We meet people together. Sometimes it's a super talent of the future that ends up becoming an arena actor on SNL. Anything can happen. We're finding the next talent. Sometimes it's a completely mentally ill person that thought they could do this easily. It turns out life.
Quite usually.
Ladies and gentlemen, your first bucket pull of the night is Marvin Izzy, everybody. Marvin Izzy.
Y'all good? Hell yeah, man. So I've been out here in Austin for a couple of months and saw on the news that the reporter said that these 2 individuals got into a kerfuffle and one of them stabbed the other and murdered him. And that shit made me sad because, like, 40 years of being on this earth, and I ain't know what kerfuffle meant.
Yeah.
I was looking up where's Kerfuffle, Texas, on Google and shit.
How you even
Celebrated
spell
50
it?
years with my wife, which is cool, but my grandparents celebrated, we were 60 years together before they passed away. And I asked her, like, what's your secret for a long relationship like that? My grandmother was like, it's not, don't worry, it's not going to happen for you.
Kerfuffle is a bit like a rumble.
And I'm like,
I
damn,
think.
why not? And she was like, because we've known each other since we were children. And I'm like, that's beautiful. Like, how did y'all even know each other since y'all were kids? And she was like, because we're cousins. So it's true. We're not, I will never achieve what they achieved. Because I broke up with my cousin years ago.
Marvin Izzy. All right. Hell yeah. Welcome back to the show, Marvin. I remember you. You've been on before.
Yes, sir.
How's it going?
It's been going great, man. I've been out here
Oh,
living
yeah.
in Austin for 9 months, and it's fucking beautiful out here, man. I love it.
How do you make money, Marvin?
So I
What do you mean?
It's a very good question.
have a day job. I mean, I work for this factory company, just doing assembly work and shit, just handle the inventory.
What are you putting together in the factory?
Just computer parts and stuff. Really can't say too much about it. I mean, we signed like NDA.
Oh, perfect. Well, then you've already said too much.
Yeah.
I love it. Marvin, what you been doing for fun in life other than what you've been doing a lot of open mics?
Yeah, I've gone out to a couple of mics and stuff. You know, signed up for the every Monday, signed up here every Monday, and like Creek and all the other ones in town that I can get out to.
What do you do for fun when you're not doing stand-up?
Honestly, I
I
just
think Jimmy Carr's got his own podcast.
kid, like, you
Or his own channel.
yeah, just chill in my house.
Yeah. I love to chill in my crib.
Indeed, you do.
Indeed you do.
I feel like, is there a drug assist going on here?
What do you do when you're chilling? What exactly do you do?
I like to have a little drink, sit on my little patio area, just look at the stars and shit.
Look at the stars. Look at you.
Games and stuff.
Entertainment. I love this guy. Year
I think you're a fucking beautiful human being. Because you came out with like that, yo, Def, what up, Lynette?
Yeah, a bit yo-yoed.
You're like, well, I like to sit on the patio. You're like a drug dealer I can take home to mom. I like
I am actually polite, you know.
Yeah,
like,
you are.
yeah, but I am from the hood. Like,
Where you from?
Yeah,
From the
yeah.
where you from?
I'm originally from Bronx, New York.
Okay.
Oh,
What's
shit.
the craziest thing you ever saw? Just what's it about?
Oh shit. I seen a dude get stabbed over a Heineken bottle.
Oh, that's cool. They call that a fuffle.
Yeah. Yeah. Little
Indeed, they do.
Puerto Rican payback right there.
It's like Freaky Friday. He's being me.
Amazing. What did you do when you saw that? Did you try to help the stabbing victim?
No, I just screamed oh in shock, and I lived right. It happened right across the street from the police station, and
Like, oh, like that.
like oh,
Is that how you said it?
yeah, something like that, like oh shit, you know, like
It's the type of blood that was pouring out of the innocent victim. It was typo.
yeah, it's a typo, yeah.
Why'd I do that?
Way to help him.
Yeah, nah. And then there was a police station right across the street, so we looked at them and was like, yo, come help. And they told us to call 911.
Yeah.
It's a bureaucracy. You have to go through this.
Order of events there. You can't just wave at the police.
Yeah, silly. I got genuine feedback, if that's appropriate.
Let's do it.
You're adorable when you smile. Like you've got a really lovely smile. And yet you came out and you were very kind of, that was quite a harsh, kind of tough guy thing. I think laughing a little bit would be good for yourselves.
I think I was just
I like Tony, you know. You know what Tony's like. That's why I didn't like it after a while.
My daughter's name is
Tony was getting too, like, abusive, I think.
What language is that?
That's some old letters.
And I
Mm.
guess the Princess did or something. I did it when I was like 18 or some shit. So
In the 90s,
once
probably.
saying Layla, now you know
Did you stab the tattoo artist with a Heineken bottle after that?
no, I didn't get into any kerfuffles with him.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
What's that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Culture. You know, Layla, got me all night. Layla. You don't know that song?
It's kind of like if Bad Bunny like slowed it down and had rhythm.
I don't listen to Bad Bunny either.
I didn't know you could listen.
Every time you've been on, you had a
Boom.
little joke book.
Yeah, and I actually wanted to ask a weird thing. I wanted to trade in my little joke book, and I wanted to see if you guys, since somebody here wanted to do something cool.
Really, your moment. Jesus Christ! Holy shit, bro!
I said,
You prepared for this more than you did for the fucking minute. Took you 35 seconds to get to the kerfuffle punchline, and here you are. Well, I'd like to stop and I'd like to do something special. What are you accepting a fucking Emmy award or not?
I think he's gonna try and fuck Tony.
Yeah, I think so. Let's just shove the joke book up my ass. What's going on?
so this will be the second time that I'm doing this. I'm gonna cut my hair off and donate it for children to get wigs made out of.
Wow.
So I
What?
want to know.
Yeah, well.
Cancer out there is gonna have a greasy
You want
pony.
to cut it off?
Wait, what?
Andrew's gonna cut off the tail here.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Did you sneak a pair of scissors in here?
I hope y'all do. I can't bring any.
You got a knife? This guy's got a crazy knife.
Oh shit, a knife? Oh, he just happens to have a knife.
How it all ends, everybody.
Oh, right. Oh, my God.
Man stabbed with Zach Brown's knife. Kill Tony, Zach Brown. We're all getting canceled at the same time.
Joe Rogan's experience is like, oh, yeah.
That's how you do it.
Unbelievable. Alright, that is a fucking knife. That is a powerful knife.
Jesus.
This is great. You can add hairdressing to your resume.
It's incredible.
Just trying to follow in your footsteps, Dad.
It's incredible.
Beautiful. This is very healthy hair as well.
Why is it still in your hand?
Yeah. Well, I realize if I put it down, it will go away.
Oh, it's so disgusting.
Yeah, get that away from us.
Please hand it to no,
Put an elastic band around it.
Where the cancer come? It's almost October. What do you guys want? Where do you want? Here, give it. Hold it.
I'm gonna trade this in.
Give it to that guy. No, what?
I want to trade this in.
What the fuck are we gonna do with that? You psycho! Oh, staring at the stars. You keep your little joke book. Keep your little joke book, and you moved up to a medium joke book. And the show has begun. Marvin is
Good trade.
fucking something disgusting to me about that. Get out of here, Marvin. Go! Jesus, fucking just one more thing. I wanted to take the ponytail that I cut off and trim. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, what is that?
Nothing makes me forget about
Couple of drinks.
big piles of hair. Better than the beautiful Heidi is here, ladies and gentlemen. HeidiRegina.com, her new website. She has a new podcast with the great Valerie.
Mm.
Dandruff all over this table.
Very good. Red Band's been waiting 30 seconds. in there, everyone. You
What?
look at the video. He's waiting. He's got the mic up to his mouth to say there's dandruff.
I'll stop being polite. I'll stop being polite.
Polite? That is a compliment. It's not dandruff. It's actual hair. There is small pieces of hair. Guys, this podcast is sponsored by Food Chew. You know, I have a hard time with Heidi's because I'm zipping around all
Oh, she's there. I was going to forward the advert then, but
It's a tablet. It's a cheap good for your crops. Stronger, harder, longer lasting.
good skirt on.
Downstairs at Pep Talk. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex.
Tony, I love eating some Blue Chew. They're providing the best ED treatment out there. I can carry my
Subscribe to Kill Tony if you want to see the adverts. All the single people be quiet.
Dating, or what I call keep getting tricked by fat girls. The worst kind of fat girl on there is the pregnant ones. Because, no, that is not the threesome I want to have. All right, I'm Justin Tamayo. Thank you, guys.
Justin Tamayo, everybody. Welcome, Justin. Is this your first time on the show?
Absolutely, man.
I love it. How long you been doing stand-up?
About 2.5 and some change.
Where at?
Just local, Austin, Andersonville Pub. Love that. You get on there, and it's hard as shit. So,
Wow.
yeah.
I have a feeling it would be so difficult for me to get a chance to perform at the Anderson Pub.
Hey, I
Hard
know
as
somebody.
shit. It's so hard to do. Andrew Santini.
I love your disdain for fat girls. I think that's great. I really enjoy that kind of belittling of women. I like that, dude. That's good. Especially because you're in such good shape. I like that. You're like, fuck these fat girls, man. That's cool. Yeah. Fuck them, dude. Right on. Good for you, dude. Rock and roll.
How often are you getting tricked by fat girls? How often does this happen?
It happens a lot, and I'm sure every guy here can attest to it.
What's the trick that they're doing?
Hmm.
How do they trick you? What are they doing? Are they using filters on their pictures?
Well, it's the angles, man. It's the angles, the hair. They put the hair, and they got the prop the titties up there, and it's just every guy's like, yes, swipe, and you're like, fuck.
Oh,
So
no,
you
fuck
end
you.
up out on dates with these people. And
No,
Yeah.
then how does it go? Do you end up finishing anyway? Because you're already committed.
no, I mean,
What do you do? Fake a stomach ache and go home early?
that's good. That's good, actually. No, what I started doing was meeting them at Wendy's, and I do.
Is that true?
I do a little drive-by.
Oh, man, this happens a lot.
It did. It did.
Are you sure you don't want anything?
No, I mean, the worst thing, they get a frosty out of it, and everybody's happy, right?
But seriously, though, like, what's the limit? Like, when do you decide, Jimmy Carr, jump in on this?
And do you not like a larger lady? There's more cushion. It's a cushion. That's something. Honestly, I have an air mattress topper, and if they're bigger than me, you just fall in there like a black hole.
Oh, this is an insecurity thing, is what this is.
No, I just want to be able to fuck, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Can't fuck when I'm in a black hole. Maybe stop wearing shorts. You're a grown man.
Okay.
It's hot out here. Solid advice, I would say. Solving for something I see. I like the Epstein Island. Thank you.
It was good. It was good. How did you break your nose?
Fuck.
I fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm gonna guess that there's been a lot of fat girls at Wendy's who go to their friends afterwards and go, yeah, this fucking guy had a good crooked nose. It was weird. It was like staring at his face. It looked good in the pictures because of the angles, but then when we were at Wendy's eating our baconators together with Red Band across the restaurant, I couldn't help but to notice that his nose was crooked as all shit. It was all I could pay attention to and think of. The basketball accident or something.
I gotta tell you, it's the worst time to figure out you got a crooked nose right now.
Right now,
Right now.
you've never been told this before?
Never.
Oh my god.
You've never been photographed before?
Crooked is slightly to the right.
Wait till he hears what happened to his pussy.
What do you do for work, Justin?
This is, I'm a pool guy.
Okay.
Clean pool.
Clean pools. Alright.
Fat girls, huh?
Yeah. Catch some whales in that net. With your little shark fin nose.
Fuck,
Yeah,
man.
dude, it's crooked as a motherfucker. Yeah.
Can I ask you, so you're on the online dating apps. I'm not really an aficionado.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
How do you describe your body? I'm
Say it's fat.
right now, probably wrong, and I should have put in the crooked nose part now.
What
Crooked
how
nose
do
is the least of your worries. Is it? Fuck. Oh my. I'm talking more about the. What are you? You're like a Libra, right? Yeah.
He has him pushed up a little bit tonight. What do you have in your bio on your dating app?
Honestly, I don't online date anymore.
Oh.
An old joke.
Oh, okay.
Been cooking
It's the splash
There's
factor.
no chemical. So unless they catch you, it can be
Right, absolutely, yeah.
I have a cool question. I heard
Mm.
smell chlorine. I always thought, wow, they just changed the water or whatever. I heard that's the actual smell of pee in the pool.
No, when you smell it, that's the dead.
I could answer that.
The dead pee.
Well, the dead chlorine that's being killed.
So that's right.
I get. I mean, if
Sure.
you're just peeing in your pool, that's all you got. Yeah.
No, no,
Smell of dead chlorine. That means they killed their pee.
no, no, no. That's not what that means.
Well, this
If I put chlorine, if you put chlorine in the pool, it smells like chlorine. Doesn't mean someone pissed. Chlorine smells like chlorine.
That's what I thought.
Piss smells like piss.
I heard it. Somebody told me.
I think you should write some bullshit.
Science, everybody. We got fucking Anthony Fauci over here trying to fudge the numbers. Our studies show that if you smell chlorine, it's actually piss. By our own research, done by the pharmaceutical companies themselves. Justin, what's the what is the craziest thing you've ever found cleaning a pool?
I found 2 baby deers.
Wow, thank God you said deers.
Holy
I
shit.
thought you were gonna end with 2
I
babies.
mean, it was gonna be the same thing. You just
Okay.
Huh?
How big were the deers? Was this around Christmas time? Was it perhaps?
well, no, it was just after like a gnarly rainstorm, so the pool got super high. They couldn't tell because it was nighttime. They just walked in.
the pool got high.
But yeah, like the pool, the water level of the pool. Well, no, the water level kind of just went level, and they couldn't tell.
It went level.
Right.
You know, like a pool.
Right. Okay. Trying to reel out.
Red Band's trying to prove to me that the smell of chlorine is actually. He's asking AI and showing me that the question he asked is the smell of chlorine is actually pee. When you ask it a certain way, it's going to be like, well, yes. The shark pool
It's
smells
AI.
not pure chlorine, but rather chloramines, a product created when chlorine reacts with the nitrogen-containing substances found in urine, sweat, and other bodily fluids. High levels of these, get your cigarette away from me. High levels of these chloramines indicate that there's a significant amount of bodily waste in the pool, and that the chlorine is being used to fighting these contaminants rather than killing harmful bacteria.
Wait, what's this at the bottom there? No fat chicks. Well,
It is amazing. There's also a Postmates order that's halfway filled. The shopping cart is filled. Justin Tamayo, congratulations. You're leaving here. Also, with a medium joke, but congratulations. There goes Justin Tamayo. On to the next one we go. Ladies and gentlemen, your next bucket pool goes by the name of Jesse Vasquez, everyone. Jesse Vasquez.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? All right, one kill Tony.
Mhm.
All right, AR-15, bulletproof vest, pistol, and bullets. What do we call those? School supplies. All right, all right.
Oh.
Thank you, thank you. All right, speaking of shootings, we lost Charlie Clark recently. I never met the guy, but I hear he's a real pain in the neck. Oh,
Oops.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
guys. I'm sorry. I figure if I bomb
That's
Hollywood,
okay.
people tweet about it, all right? All right, all right. I get told I look like I'm a lot. I feel like I'm probably the reason women like serial killer documentaries. Ooh, I'm nervous as fuck, guys. Shit. All right, all right, all right. I already said that. All right. How do you come on a senator? Filibuster nut on it. No? All right, all right. I'm thinking of having a non-time seminar for suicide survivors. Second time's a charm, right? Sorry, sorry. All right, last thing real quick. Most girls don't
There's
know.
stuff
Pretty good.
there, Jesse. I'm gonna jump into. Yeah, that's enough. Hi, Jesse. Have you ever done stand-up before?
Yes, I have. I'm nervous as fuck, Tony.
Okay. Why? Why are you extra nervous right now?
I'm kill Tony.
Right?
Oh.
Performed in front of
Okay.
15 people the most so far.
How has you attended stand-up? You memorize none of your jokes. You're not even good at reading your jokes off of the paper that you prepared. Literally anybody can do what you just did. Especially making fun of Charlie Clark. Most famous guy in the world right now. You got his name 50% perhaps.
Did I fuck it up? My bad.
Fucked it all up, buddy.
6 days ago this,
So
yeah.
again, how many times have you attempted stand-up comedy?
I've been in Austin for about 2 months. I'd say maybe twice a week so far. Yes, sir.
How's it been going? You always write off the paper like that?
No, I don't. I wrote it Take a guess. I bet you get it on first shot.
I bet I don't. Fuck
Murderer?
Delivery drivers. I do delivery. I use DoorDash.
Okay.
I do security at ACL makes money.
How old are you?
36.
And why is it that you're just delivering things? What have you not done anything?
Prison.
Okay, let's talk about it. Why'd you
Oh,
go to
what?
prison?
So now I'll engage.
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah, but obviously I went to prison. I'm pretty sure y'all can tell.
This is what you're good at talking about. Look how different his body language is. Okay, here we go. All right, starts moving. The nervousness is gone. I feel like this is your thing. You're the prison guy. Tell us about it.
Take it. Yeah. Well, first time I went to prison, a year and a half for weed.
Okay.
About 100 pounds of weed, and then the second.
100 pounds of weed.
100 pounds.
Just gonna watch some other stuff then.
That's just one time. That's like 30.
What's that? And new YouTube tab. It's there. Is that live? How is it live? Ah. Hey. DJ Media. Is there? There's the caravan. 6 years ago. No. Well, there's the news, right? There is a ceasefire, so. I can't play BBC, can I? I just thought. Oh yeah, I want to see a bit of that auditor.
As soon as I actually enter in there, the atmosphere just changes straight away.
It's AY audits, isn't it?
Attack multiple times. I had a hot cup of coffee chucked in my face. Wait there. Come back and kill you, motherfucker. I don't get scared. Don't get intimidated. I'm not going to run or fight off to unidentified men in one building sitting around playing ping pong, playing ball, kickboxing lessons.
Wreaking havoc in the community, sexually assaulting women and children, intimidating people, smoking drugs.
I hate this coming up stuff because it's just
Threatened to kill 2 women.
A lot of the owners of these hotels are English. Ibis, it's a French-owned company. They set up with £1 billion last year.
oh wow, I bet it is.
There was a guy burning the Quran. There was another guy that come out swinging a knife around, spitting on him, kicking him. He was recorded.
Yeah, I watched that.
Now I'm watching that video thinking, oh, I'm going to witness a murder here.
Liam tells us go subscribe.
I want to say a quick thank
you
you to
go.
our sponsors, Gold Seal. I use their products every single day, and now
Yeah.
I'm trying to work with them. I use their products for anti-inflammatory, reduced anxiety, and else seems
All
to be
good,
inside
yeah.
these hotels and doing some honest journalism. So before we go back to the origins of how it all began, what was your take on that Channel 4 hit piece?
I was like, just got free promotion here, you know, to be able to get the message out to further. Yeah, because like further afield, like more people are going to get to see it.
He's had this kind of beef with DJ Media, hasn't he?
Look at these hotels and be
Which is
like,
how it is. Fucking this and that, isn't it? Ongoing.
yeah, so, and I think it was all just to do with naming me, really, to be honest with you, putting my name out there, putting my identity out there.
That's probably in the hope that you'd think twice about doing it. And just for the sake of people that don't know what like hotel auditing is, because it was new to me. You've got several YouTubers, AY being the biggest YouTuber that audits these hotels. So they report from outside the hotels. They report
Oh, really?
the protests,
The biggest?
protests, but
Oh, no.
also what they do is, which I think is tremendously brave, because it's like walking into the lion's den. They go inside the hotels and they go into the corridors and the reception and they engage with security and the migrants themselves, and they go into their rooms. And so we got a lot to cover, and it's really interesting. But how did it all begin for you?
About 2 years ago, I was just driving one of my work colleagues, and we were working together, me and him, my own business, and he'd be sitting there scrolling on the social media, not really see this government doing this to us, to be honest. That's what I was thinking.
What, flooding us with illegal migrants?
Or putting them up into like hotels, and like I started to look more then once I'd been introduced to it, and I've still part of me didn't actually really believe it. Really, if I'm honest.
What for? The scale of it?
I just can't see how it's of any interest to the country to be allowing all of these unidentified people to be able to come here in the first place. So I just thought, no, they wouldn't do it.
And I can relate to this, but just so you know that I'm with you 100%, because if somebody had told me this 8 years ago, that we'd be here today, just like you, I would have gone, shut up, you conspiracy theorist, you're off your head, as if that's never going to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So I understand why you wouldn't believe it at the start.
Exactly that. So then I bought myself a camera. I set out and do one of my...
It's half now, so I'm going to go on to about 10:30. Another hour, I think.
So I sat down
Yeah.
over food a couple of
Welcome
times.
to the live stream.
And we like went through like certain bits and pieces. I definitely don't want to be getting myself arrested or anything like this. So then I decided to put myself a camera. Went out just around the street really, done a little bit of practicing. Like with a camera.
It's quite a big guy, isn't he?
Figure out the buttons, etc. And just get used to talking really, like doing
I've got a new camera.
So it's completely new to you, that.
See how it goes.
really. Like, I've never done anything like this before. And then, so then I went to
Yeah, good stuff.
hotel, and it was a mixed hotel, women and children, like families hotel.
Migrants or...
Migrants, yeah, so it was all full of migrants, and it was all like a family hotel. And I thought, okay, yeah, so at least we can say that this hotel is a family hotel and it's not full of unidentified men. So then I went to the next hotel. Again, that one was a family. And then went to the third one. And again, that one was a family. Started to actually, like, then start to think, maybe it's bullshit, maybe they are all families. I nearly stopped. And then it went from the next maybe like 7, 10 were just all males. And then when I was looking, these all male hotels were bigger. They had more people in it. When I looked at these family ones, there was not a lot. But then when I was going to these all male migrant hotels, hundreds of them literally sitting around. And I thought that's when after I started to go to more and more and more, and now I've been to down the country from Scotland all the way down to Southampton. And I say to many people say like, what's the percentage wise? And I say, look, for 8 years I've got a YouTube channel, or so, maybe less. You can make your own mind up. You can see.
Camera don't lie, you know.
There now to actually say, okay, look, there's 70% of these hotels, they're all males. And they're not just males, they're bigger hotels. They're not just housing like 100 families. These ones can house 400 or 500 unidentified men in one building, in locations where you would think, right, this is not right, or right, this is not. And then you start seeing stuff in different hotels, but you start seeing like the notice boards, and you see them sitting around playing ping pong, exactly what we used to have in our in our base games.
Yeah, that's what pisses people off. Oh, we've got no youth clubs anymore. And they're there playing bloody pool and stuff.
Our children don't have this. Like, our children don't have this. They just, that's it. You know what I mean? There's no funding for this for our children, but they can fund it for people that have never paid into the society, never paid into the system. And I truly believe that they're just there just to milk the system for whatever benefit they can get for themselves, really.
What's the average age of the males that are coming across these hotels?
20, 25, like youngsters, like, it's hard to tell, obviously, all their ages, and I bet some older people as well.
But that is predominantly fighting age men. Yeah.
You feel the atmosphere there when you walk into these hotels, there and they're sitting, and you feel it. Yeah, when I walk into these hotels sometimes, I don't get scared, don't get intimidated, yeah, but you can just feel
Should be the other way around, right?
I think they had one of the signs, and then right next to it you had kickboxing lessons. And you think to yourself, the optics here, defend yourself, kickboxing lessons. And you think to yourself, what are they training these people?
Mm.
Is it like they're trying to paint the picture that everybody that they're going to come into contact with is going to be far right?
I'd say they are. Like when you look at it, like
Probably been lied to, yeah.
and they're shouting at the migrants in a foreign language, I understand them. I don't know what they're saying.
Who's they?
Like the security, try to like usher them in. Sometimes that's when they start getting hostile. So then I turn around and think to myself, what are they saying? For them to act like this in the first place.
Right.
Like I've said to them so many times, even on, you know, even at the hotels, man, this is not right. You're training these people to actually dislike us. Yeah, they've got enough
Yeah,
dislike for
that's
us
a good
already.
point, right?
Them turn around telling me that in 19 so and so I was in their country, bombing their country. Sorry, buddy, I wasn't even alive. You know, like they're encouraged to dislike us. I think. Yeah.
Well, if anyone's qualified to make that call, it's you. You've walked in there, and so you're met with hostility.
Yeah, on more than one occasion.
So how do you gain access to these hotels? I'm assuming have they all got security?
Yeah, they've all got security. So very early on, I found out that a lot of these hotels they operate with a C1 license. Then when I started doing a little bit more digging, then I realised that a lot of them were actually acting illegally against their own planning laws. And we started looking more into these C1 licenses, etc., and then it clearly stated on there that we could, as long as it's a hotel, obviously it was, that we could go into the publicly accessible areas. Once we were asked to leave, just like a pub, like, get out, chuck you out the door.
Yeah. He has to leave, yeah. And you go, don't you?
Making that effort to leave, there's no need for security to be going
Mm.
hands on with you or anything if you're making that effort. So yeah, I just, as long as it was in like the public areas, and I wouldn't mind if the fire exit door was open, it's still in the light, I haven't broken in anywhere or anything, as long as I didn't enter into anybody's rooms or staff only, I knew that I was okay. So sometimes I would just stroll straight through the fire exits, stroll around, have a little look around, sometimes just straight through the front door, just like maybe like hide the camera a little bit, go in, have a little look, but it's a little bit difficult for me being 6'2" and a little bit on the large side.
That still takes some guts to do that, because you don't know what you're going to be greeted with. Well, you do actually, because you've been a member.
I think you have to be pretty big, you know.
And you don't know. I mean, I don't want to sensationalise this interview by any stretch, but you don't know if they're armed, if they're not. You know they've got hatred for us because you've sensed it. You've seen that they're being trained to defend themselves against the far right. So when they come into contact with, they're going to assume it's far right automatically. They must know that people are furious with the government for giving them these luxuries. So that takes some balls to do that. Have you come under attack by any migrants?
Yeah, so I've been attacked multiple times. I had a hot cup of coffee chucked in my face.
They do actually hide some weapons in their hotels.
And was going to hit me with a brick. But I also live by the motto that I'm not going to run. You know, I'm not the fittest person anyway. And I've
I've
probably
been on him, man.
a good maybe 20-30 seconds in there best. Not necessarily I've got 3 minutes. It's a bit full. I've probably got a good 20-30 seconds at the best. And I don't want to lose that energy by running and not being able to see. So I just thought if it's going to hit me with a brick, same with the coffee. I knew it was coming. It was the only thing that was in his hand. And I just read the situation. And as soon as he made that movement, just kind of like ducked my head a little bit, just so it kind of catches the glasses. Because obviously it's the first time without the hat and the glasses. But yeah, so I just caught like the hat and the glasses, and I just had a bit of a burn on my hand and a little bit of a burn around the back of my neck.
What about the brick?
The brick he threw into the bush, and then he was using it to scare, to intimidate. Thought I was going to run away. Yeah, like saying all these derogatory comments. He's going to do this to my mum. If it catches me, he's going to.
Yeah, I've noticed that, because when that guy got beaten up, that auditor,
You know what I mean? Like,
outside the hotel. This is why this has started.
I was just like, just keep my calm. I just want to film this. I just want to show the people.
So what do you think they're objecting to? Because if I was being out somewhere and journalists come in, reporters, you know, from a channel that I trusted, not the BBC, but if an independent journalist come in and said, I'm just having a look around, because I do watch you, you're always very polite when you go in there, just have a little look around, just look around, mate, yeah, cheers, buddy.
He's mainly polite.
If I look high or I have no issue and I come with good intentions, I would be like I am wherever I go. How you doing? Anything I can help you with? You got any questions I can answer? Yeah, like where you from? What you intend to do? Are you looking to get work here? You got family? Where are your family? You would just think that they would be open to the conversation. And if they're not, what about the security? What are they doing?
Most of them aren't, yeah, because they tend to ignore when someone nods a letter to them.
Don't want to bounce off onto something else. I'm going to stay on here for a second. Because when the police come to this hotel, people in my live stream actually telephoned them. I'd like about 3,000 people watching it live, the whole incident, as well as being on my GoPro as well. So one police lady turns up. It turned out that she knew the guy. She had prior dealings with the guy. He was well known to the police, or he is well known to the police. She went over. I showed her the footage of the whole incident. She went over, and it was like they was friends there. They was having a little laugh and joke. Yeah, too much of it. And they patted him on the back, laughing and joking. I'm standing there from afar, and I'm talking to the people on my screen. I'm like, they're not going to do nothing. Like, they're not going to do nothing. I'll tell you now, they're not going to do nothing. Next thing I know, 2 other officers are down. I've showed them both. I've showed them the evidence. It's clear cut. And then they come over and they said, right, best you leave. Excuse me.
Right.
I'm the victim of the crime.
I remember that one.
If you never drove from London to Gloucester, then this wouldn't have happened.
It's how they change it around.
So you're telling me that because I've left my hometown of London, that I deserve to be assaulted? Oh no, we're not saying that. But if I'd assaulted him, then I would have been under arrest. Oh yeah, we'd arrested him. So why are you not going to arrest him? This is what I couldn't work out. So he said he would you give a statement, etc., etc. I said, yeah, it's all right, I will. Yeah, he's a violent person. I said, you've already told me that you know you've had prior dealings with him. He's a criminal. Shouldn't be able to claim asylum. He's violent. Or whatever crime you've dealt with in the past, I don't know. So he goes to the station and she said, do I give a statement, etc. Never heard nothing for 2 weeks. So it's funny because I uploaded the video and it just went mental. It done 1 million views on X, done 1 million or something on Facebook, 1 million or something on TikTok.
What the hell?
200,000 on YouTube. That was the full length video. Next morning, start getting emails. Police. Oh, we're going to arrest him, by the way. Okay.
I wonder why.
Know what's happening.
Yeah.
You've just seen it.
Because it's blowing up, right?
Do 3.5 mil in 24 hours, and then you've got all of the big accounts on X and reposting it now, like what the hell's going on here? You know, like you've been assaulted because you're doing nothing. So I think they got a little bit worried. Then they started to try to advise me to post on social media because it then could affect the outcome of the case. And I was like, to be honest, if I didn't post it on social media, would have done nothing. The only reason why you're doing something now is
Good point.
it's bad and it's done X amount of years. And you know you're probably going to get a bit of grief from it. And so this has been going on now for 4 or 5 months. And they've said to me twice now that the CPS have agreed to charge and they're just waiting for a date. Now I'm still waiting for a date. I said obviously I'd like to know, yeah, but they've not told me a date or anything.
Because I want to cover some bad press that you've received. I want to talk about your relationship with the police, and there's a few other bits and pieces as well. But just to box off the general vibe of these migrant hotels? Because you visited enough now to know. What's the general feeling inside these hotels on a whole? And what crimes are you aware of that have been committed?
He's quite new though, isn't he?
So the general vibe in the
I
majority
was.
of them, and also the crimes that you know have been committed by migrant men due to your journalism. There's irrefutable.
So when I get there, like walking up there, you can see through the windows, they're joyful. You know, like they're sitting
Yeah.
laying on their
I reckon a lot of them are alright.
actually seen home office people.
Like everything, you know.
Don't have the home office people, so I shouldn't say that, but definitely working for some officials giving
That's definitely that.
you know, I was in the hotel, they've only
You can just tell the vibe for these security guys.
he had a mobile phone and a brand new Vodafone SIM card. Come out of that room. I walked in that room and there was only that one woman in there. You know, so he had to have got it from her. And it was brand new in the box. So but yeah, as soon as I actually enter in there, then the atmosphere just changes straight away. And
Yeah, it's very unusual to see.
you know, like you cut the tension in the air sometimes. They're just so quick to try to usher you out. And then that's the times then that I will try to capture as much as what I can inside. It's mainly like a lot of people say, it's all these leaflets now, what more are you going to see? It's not about what more you're going to see, it's about showing them they are doing this. You know, and this is not just isolated in one hotel, it's everywhere. Even people going to work. I stood in the Ibis custom house, Ibis Styles Hotel, talking to the manager. She was talking, done a lot of talking, even more than me. Yeah, and that's going saying something, but she, I couldn't get a word in edgeways. I just let her carry on. It's like it was giving me time in the hotel to getting to see everything, so I just let her carry on. All of a sudden, he comes out with his Uber bike, bag on the back, going to work, and hoping on the phone. And I was like, I'm with you now. That's my focus. That's what I've come here for. That's what I want to see. And then when I went outside, people called it the power of the Benson Silver, because he was just wouldn't talk. And he just take out a cigarette. Cigarette, mate. Power of the Benson Silver. Then he spilled the beans. He told me everything. Then I
Yo.
turned around with a woman. Joe and was like, you actually facilitate crime. Yeah, because that is crime. These people going to work as a criminal offence. You see it, so in my mind, it should be done for conspiracy as well. Listen, yeah, spy, you know it's happening. You know, if you don't, there's, I know there's laws around this sort of stuff anyway, like, if you know something's happened and you don't snitch, then they try and say that you're part of it. You know what I mean? They are part
Very
of it.
devious.
It's happening all over the place. Even when I went to the Barbican, this is like so many things like this. I'm standing there filming and watching them go to work. Maybe
It's the same as that hotel in Sheffield, you know.
go send it viral. Good. Yeah, happy days. Mainstream are actually doing something positive for a change, actually showing it, rather than just sitting back. But if it wasn't for us talking about
I agree with that. If it wasn't for the auditors,
it, we would never show it.
a lot of people wouldn't know about it.
Tactic. So you offer them a cigarette, they take it, and then they start speaking. So you interview the migrants as well.
Yeah, so I've interviewed one here, not here, but who was it? It was Hawley. That the program, I see you the second time, I think. Yeah. I was actually arrested there, I think, actually.
Shortly after I left, someone said that you didn't.
Yeah, shortly after you left. I went to there and I met an Ethiopian guy and he had escaped from prison. And he ended up in the United Kingdom. And I asked him, how? You know, like, you can't just break out. I don't know, I've never been to Ethiopia, but I would have thought you can't just break out of the jail without no support, without no help, and smuggle yourself from Ethiopia to India. And you've ended up in a hotel.
Cigarettes.
I hope she's alright.
It just baffled me. You know, like, what was you in prison for? Like, who arranged for you to come here? Where did you get the money from?
It's crazy.
Like, a lot of the time, you could feel that they're reading from a script. And then I think
I've noticed that.
like, I script.
They've been
You
prepped.
know, they've been prepped.
Mm.
They know what they're saying. They know what to say, etc. But I just, some of these people, you go like to Epping, you've had one of them, and you never just sexually assaulted a young girl, actually sexually assaulted a woman as well, you know, like, but people concentrate on the young girl, but let's not forget the woman, she was sexually assaulted as well,
That's a good point.
you know, and that's just at Epping. And then we go to Bournemouth, and one of them was been convicted of rape, Portsmouth, Norwich, and they're all coming out around about the same time. And I'm saying to people, like, I think it's a coincidence. Like, how all of a sudden in a 1 month spurt, we've had 6 or 7, and they've all been convicted, and they're in jail now, so it's no longer alleged, they're serving prison time. But it's a little bit suspicious that, like, they just come out in that one little period. It's been going on for like a long while, you know, and they just try to cover it up. They don't want people to see it, do they? Like, they just don't want the people to know it, you know. And
No, just how extreme it is. I mean, I know how extreme it is. I know how far and wide this has spread.
I think even at Epping, one of them was sitting there watching things about, we had pictures of himself, didn't he, with AK-47s and stuff.
And
Yeah, I remember that one.
Propaganda.
How were the government and how were the police? I mean, not doing anything about this. Like, how were they?
I don't care, that's why.
Like, they're
The
more
police are alright, a lot of them, but they're just...
for a breach of a Section 14. You know, just because I'm standing in a place where they don't want me to stand.
So to cap it off,
They listen to their leaders, you know, the police.
and this is from your own journalism. Now, we're not saying that it's every single one, so don't get it twisted in the comments. But let's just bear in mind that one rape is one rape too many.
Yeah.
And if we can prevent that, we must, we should, and we will, because there's protests and we're going to continue.
Yeah.
I've become emotionally invested in that. There's children in my life, including my own, and my stepchildren that I love dearly. And if someone was to do something to one of those children, there'd be no words from me. I wouldn't call the police. I'd go direct to the police. So they're also putting the British public in danger, and they're risking them doing jail time, how they'd react. But from, just to wrap up what you've said, because I'm thinking in stereo, you've painted a picture, which is harrowing and upsetting.
My camera's on, hang on.
There's hundreds of migrant hotels in the UK. They're predominantly full of fighting fit, hostile men that have been scripted. They know how to respond to questions. They're working illegally, and there's been a number of convictions for sexual crimes against women and children.
Not just sexual crimes, Liam, as well. Like, you're talking like thefts. People look at it and say it's only theft. It's only theft. You know, these are people coming into communities, where theft might not be a big problem, like Epping. You know, like into the Tesco's and shoplifting and stuff. People forget about
Been seeing a lot of that.
crimes, but they're still a detriment onto our society.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know, like
Yeah.
even like throwing rubbish and stuff. They have no respect for this land. You know, like you go into London and happily just spit on the floor, or you know, like I won't even, people can watch my videos. I won't even drop a cigarette butt. Even when I'm at the hotel.
We're tidy people, you know.
We've got respect for our
That's
land.
me.
Just wouldn't do it.
This is our home.
It's been brought up not to do that kind of stuff, do you know?
I'm glad you brought up the shoplifting thing because because when you're talking about rape and violence against women and children, it is easy to forget the lower level crimes, but they all add up and they all affect local communities and put society on the decline. And I've been to the shop locally because we've got a couple of migrant hotels here, and the shopkeeper just allows the migrants to come in and thieve because they're too scared to intervene because they don't know what's going to happen if they do. So a lot of that's going on because people are intimidated because I don't see them in ones and twos. I've seen video footage of them congregating in parks. Are meant to roam free and play. They're in their packs. They're recording the children. We've got our hotel here. I've seen it on a mother's phone recording 4 migrant men recording girls doing handstands in a park. And then you get people coming out to counter protest against people protesting against that.
Like that Save the Kids movement, yeah.
On the counter protesters, and I mean, have you got a relationship with them because you're well known now?
So when I first started,
Relationship's the wrong word.
it was
Yeah, how do you find the counter protesters?
very, very hostile. And go back to Epping again, when obviously it first started to build momentum there, and we were standing there, and there was only like about 3 or 4 the counter protesters. None of them were from Epping, by the way. Not one of them 3 or 4 was from Epping. And I asked them, and it's on my footage, and I says to the crowd started to get a bit bigger, and we was having like dialogue, and we was talking, and a little bit of chit chats, and the Patriot side started to get a little bit, and I would like to call them Patriots, probably concerned parents, really. And they was from creating more. That 100 turned to 200. This 3 turned to 10. That turned to 2 to 400. This only went to 30 people. And the stuff that they were saying, and it's all on video, it's all on a live stream, can't be edited, it's there. Yeah, camera cannot lie. The man, one of the counter protesters, said to one of the girls' dad's friends, "The little girl's a liar. She's telling lies." The moment he said that, I knew from that moment on that this was not going to be ending very well for these 30 people, because you had a lot of irate people there. Let's say like up to 400, and it's a community. Everybody knows each other, especially in a place like Epping. It's a little town. Children will play together, and their parents will know each other, etc. And so I knew then. At the moment he said that, and I thought to myself, not at the time, but afterwards, I thought, I'm not purpose. We had to get the reaction.
What a vile thing to say.
Well, it gets worse, because then he turned around and says, he's only tried to kiss her. I turned around and I looked at him and I said, mate, I said, what sort of deranged person are you to think that it's okay to plant yourself on a bench next to a 14-year-old kid in a school uniform, try to kiss her and think it's okay? You know, like, what sort of planet are you actually on? Like,
And make an excuse for it, as if it's water it down.
well, this was in front of all of these locals from Epping. A lot of them were football lads as well, you know, like, so
It's fucking outrageous.
I could see the tension getting on, and there was one little guy there, bald head, and he had this red fist on his arm. I didn't know at the time, it was a socialist worker's fist.
Yeah.
You could see what he was, you know, like one of these ones, like, no disrespect to people, but still,
Communist.
Jim pumped himself up, but he kept pointing to the football lads, and winding them up, cheering them up, and I knew that he was probably going to get a good hiding, to be fair, you know, like, he'd wind them up, done exactly what he wanted to do, and then, yeah, we ended up getting a little bit of a dig, a couple of them did, really, to be fair.
I know the exact arsehole you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I saw that clip.
And he had the Adidas
Yeah.
t-shirt.
Then he got put on his arse and he lost that energy pretty quick.
Yeah, very quickly.
Yeah, I saw him. Very antagonistic, really fancied himself. Socialist,
Yeah.
horrible, nasty man,
Yeah.
full of self-loathing, full of hatred.
Strange people.
Stuck it on the wrong people and got spanked for it.
What's that? But also give as good as what he got as well. Yeah, credit where credit's due.
In the
'Cause
game.
he threw the first punch.
Yeah, I know.
Now, you've got to be stupid to do that in that situation, knowing what's going to go off. But you've done it just for the publicity. You've done it just to make yourself out to be the victims. Yeah, when in reality, you've just antagonised all these people, and now you're going. So that was on Sunday, I think, and then the Thursday, they arranged protest again. This time, the counter protesters managed to get their protest up. This time they've come about 30 or 40 of them in one big group, under escort from the police at the train station. Now I'm at the hotel and I'm saying to the police, you know what happened last time? You have got powers under breach of the peace to prevent the police, to prevent them from coming in. You've got that power. You've used that power on me at hotels to get me away from them. So if you can use it for one person who's going to cause a problem, then you can do it for 30 or 40, can't you? No, everyone's got a right to protest, blah, blah, blah. But these people are not here to protest. They're here to antagonise. Yeah, they're not there to be protesters. Nobody in their right mind can believe what they believe in. You know, you can't. I'm sorry, but yeah, there must be something wrong with them. Yeah, because you can't believe in that. If you do, and if you're one of these people that sits there and thinks it's okay if you try to kiss her, well, you deserve to be locked up and all. Because you're a danger. Yeah, and so you should be done away with being locked up and deported. So yeah, they got them up. I think they got them up as far as the roundabout this time, that little mini roundabout.
Yeah.
They got them up as far as there, and then it just, and it was. I seen the funny side of it because they was throwing eggs.
Oh, I remember that.
A few weeks before, the same counter-protester group was throwing eggs in Manchester, and now a lot of these people, because I know a lot of people around there. It's where I kind of grew up. In the next town, Harlow. So I knew quite a lot of people, and they'd never heard of lefties. They didn't know what they was. You know, like they never even realised about they knew about the bell, but they never realised to the extent of how many of these hotels were actually around. It wasn't like I was showing them obviously on the YouTube, they was watching the videos, but they had never realised. So they started watching anyway, and they see them throwing eggs. So they thought, yeah, fuckers, we're going to get you. Yeah, we're going to throw eggs at you instead. So that's what they done. Yeah, they just pelted them with some eggs, yeah, and a bit of flour. Exactly what 9 times out of 10 the lefties would do to the other side. Do you know what I mean? Like try to agitate them like that.
AB audits that can't beat them up.
Which was quite funny. Yeah, I found it quite funny, especially when you got the red hat inspector, and I was just standing there just like this with my camera, and all of a sudden I could see this egg come past and just hit him clean in the face. Yeah, which I found quite amusing. I'm sure he didn't, and I think to this day, you know, I still wind him up a little bit about it.
What's your relationship like with the police? And how many times have you been arrested?
I think they hate me. Yeah, I think there's some of them, yeah, that are just sitting there waiting for me to make a mistake.
I bet a lot of them like him.
Lock me up. Or do whatever they want to do. I don't know. Yeah, but I feel, but then on the flip side to that, there's some of them that are actually, I want to say like,
That's Liam Tuff says, I want to go to another few more videos.
they believe in what we believe.
It's 10 o'clock now, so another half an hour.
You have to,
If you're
Let's go back to that.
a human being that knows crimes are being committed against women and
Seemed like a good guy.
from people that have come from a place where they're
Highway
just
audits.
different, that intrinsically hates our
Shout out to Highway Audits. We've got Billy Moore there, but you know. Also Kieran Ibel there, he's from Sheffield, so subscribe to him as well. He did some pubs on the Manor the other day, and also, what was his newest one now? Oh, he went up Ecclesall Road. Let's see if he's got a new one on.
Sheffield, and we are going to review supposedly the most roughest pub in the city centre. This pub's been requested a fair bit from me, to be fair, and I thought I'll just finish
It's a
work
pub now.
and put on a little quick video. I fancy a pint of G unit, so you know it all goes hand in hand.
That's it, the Penny Black.
The Penny Black. Yeah, supposedly that was the roughest pub in Sheffield, especially in town centre. I mean, I bet there's other pubs, you know, like Blackstock on Gleegus, or Blackstock on Gleegus.
I've been to the Gleegus pub, Blackstock.
40 foot on Parsons Cross, but in the city centre, that is supposed to be the roughest pub in the area. So
Oh yeah, Kieran, I just thought,
we'll just give it for a tender, won't we?
so the one in the Marybone, the one that was further down was called the Steel Inn.
This was all shops. I remember there used to be a chippy on here. I
Yep,
remember Nan and
used to be a
Jane
chip shop
there, the only
called the Friary.
used to be a chippy here. And it's just a parking, car park. Oh, it's so windy. Windy today. finishing. I've never been in here before, but first impressions died in it. See what it's saying. Quiet anyway. Alright, Paul. So yeah, this is the penny black. See what lineup they have. What you say, love? Please? Yes, I would. Pint of Guinness. Supposedly, man, it's only what I hear. This is the roughest pub in Sheffield. Is that what it is? Right, yeah. Right, fair enough, fair enough. So why has it got that reputation? Oh, were it? Right. Yeah, fair enough. Is it in that? Yes, yeah.
I remember this one, it's good.
Yeah, it's a beautiful. I've got another drip on. Yeah, it's not even. Like I said, it's Tuesday afternoon, so it's not going to be that rough, but.
When was that? That was
It was.
oh, 2 months ago.
I think it was. So. Reviews. Oh, we'll try the G unit now. We'll see what that's saying. You alright, fella? Good. Yeah, we'll see what the G unit is.
It was still summer then.
Looks alright, doesn't it? You know what?
Has he got a new one?
That is
Yeah, oh, that's that one on Ecclesall Road, look. There, look. Oh, it was raining that day, bloody hell.
good afternoon from a really Sheffield city centre. We're not staying at city centre though, we're going to make our way over to Ecky Road area.
What's the guy running in the rain, look?
I can't remember the last time I've been on Ecky Road, but we're not going to stay on Ecky Road, we're going to do a little bit of side questing as well and just go on to the side streets because there's loads of history around there. And obviously we're going to visit a few pubs today. A couple of pubs I've been to before, not on this channel, but I already know them. And there's a couple of pubs I've not even been to. So come with me people, and let's go exploring and let's go for a pint. Eyewitness work. So that's another Sheffield work. I think that's all flats now. Could be wrong. But we've come to see this. The beehive work. Fenton's, Sheffield made. I think Fenton's was like a silverware manufacturer. I think this is what this mill manufactured, such as like silverware, files, you know,
A lot of old buildings.
steel eroded stuff. I'm not too sure. But beautiful, isn't it?
It's like it's been renovated.
Now I think it's just small little.
I think they do a lot of that,
what offer it.
the old buildings.
I'm not sure.
It's like they sandblast them all.
Factory still. I'll have a look here. What I've done. Sure, it's called Clem, the artist. Famous Sheffield artist. You see a lot of his work around Sheffield. So this is like an old mill, isn't it? Yeah. Furnishing there.
He's a good guy, Kieran. He's got the right attitude, you know. He's very like laughable and smiling at people.
What's that round there? I can see a chimney. You know me. I love a chimney. What do you mean? What's that building there? Proper
Yeah, so in the chat somebody said it's the
building that, innit?
power station.
Nice little
And it glows up at night in blue.
family shop. Wait, where's that? Where's that chimney? I'm sure I see the chimney. Oh, it's here.
Oh dear, excuse me.
Not been down here.
I was on the drink last night, so I'm doing a
Just on.
hangover here for the dog day.
This is quite pretty, isn't it?
All these little streets that you would never think of going down. Is it like an art sort of thing? Nice flowers there. Just down on the floor. See, you wouldn't think that, would you, right?
So we are heading on to Etchy Road. It's about 4 foot.
Should a day ago.
Where is it? As they are really spaced out though. Because I'm going to get my bloody stomp on. I walk down here. Because there's a road down here what looks like one of them roads what's just like untouched, you know what I mean? Like, said it on channel before. We do get a lot of roads in Sheffield, well not a lot, there's a few. What have just like stood the test of time and it's like going back in time.
Look at that. What someone's always pinned it, yeah.
That's just so
Someone called Dano, so he's from Sheffield, obviously, probably. See that?
so yeah. Prior marketing technology.
Yeah, I'm going to write to Kieran. I've got some things I've written down, like 90s pubs, old pubs, like your videos, my videos as well, a little bit. I tend to do like e-bike travelling videos. I'll show you down like the Merry Monk, stealing,
This is the back.
the pirate days as well. Yeah, the old pirate radio days in the early 90s. There was a bit on the manor. Used to be a studio on the manor for a bit. Even in my house, actually. Remember? Yeah. At one point.
I can't work it out what that fucking word is. Hardening. But that's a different sign. I don't know. But if you do know, let me know in comments.
I'll just turn it off for now because I've got to type somewhere. Messages, but you'll still have the audio on.
That's the Spirit by Kid Acne. One of my favourite Sheffield artists, Kid Acne. It's alright that actually, that Dirty Place. I thought it was alright when I heard it. But yeah, Kid Acne is like Sheffield artist. He also does music. I like his music as well. But his art. When I was at school, when I took art, because I like doing art, you know what I mean? I won't say I'm an artist, but I do like art. That's who I studied. Kid Acne, Banksy, and Peter Key. They're the three people I studied. But anyway, what is this building? Old Cobble Street. I don't know what this is. It's like proper like secure. I've only seen it, you know what I mean? You can't really miss it, but I'm not too sure what it is. This is a nice building in front of me though. Let's go and have a look at it.
It's always been tagged up, that place.
I don't know, proper brutally architecture that though, innit? Look at this. That's a nice archway. Talking about brutalist architecture, sorry, it wasn't going back again. Talking about brutalist architecture, the more foot. I think Sheffield's a prime place for brutalist architecture. A lot of like photographers come here to take the photos. Look at that. Some beautiful stonework, that, isn't it? Brickwork. Not a show up this building, eh? It's a nice store, that, isn't it? Nice building, isn't it? But I'm just like near London Road, but I don't want to be near London Road. I'm heading up. I'll do London Road another time. Not today. Weather's shocking today. Let me go. Hey, nice one, brother. Risk take. Some more post-war Britain architecture. Nice flats. And some more flats there. I think there's a Baptist church on the right hand side here. Cross over and get a better look. Not bad, Chef, not bad. So Sheffield is home to the oldest football club in the world. And it was formed in this car park that I am in. Nuffield Health. There. So Cemetery Road Church Football Club. The world's oldest football club to originate from the church was formed in the southwest corner of this car park in 1861. Can you read that? So Sheffield is home to the oldest football club in the world. So I think that is Sheffield FC. That's something to brag about, isn't it, Sheffield? Yeah, I'm sure it's Sheffield FC. They're world's first football club. Buzzing. It's so wet, it is calming down weather now though, but it's very muggy, you know what I mean? You know, you feel like damp and... because it is still quite warm in air. So I'm on Epping Road now. And I'm just coming up to the famous Ward's Brewery, the Sheep Island Brewery. And this was founded by William Roper and John Kirby in 1837. And sadly it closed in 1999, like many other breweries did. The Ward's Brewery. Famous for its Ward's Best Bitter. That was a major drink in Sheffield back in the So Sheffield consists of 4 breweries, 4 main breweries, and that was the Hope and Anchor on Clay Wheels Lane, the Cannon Brewery on Neats End, the Wards Brewery on the Sheep Island, I think this is Effingham Street. This one here, this is the part of the brewery. And then Whitbread on Ladies Bridge. I don't know what actual street that's on. But unfortunately, they've all closed. Well, that happens, doesn't it? I think this is all what's left of this brewery. And now it's Right, Carl. Yeah, did you ever drink Wards? Sorry? Did you ever drink Wards bitter back in the day?
Back in the day, if it was good, it was very, very good.
Yes.
And if it wasn't, it made you fart.
Are you from Sheffield?
Well, I'm from Harrogate originally, but I've been in Sheffield since 1968.
Right, okay. So you've seen Sheffield change over the years, haven't you?
Yeah, say then.
So you've seen Sheffield change over the years?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, because there were 4 main breweries in Sheffield, weren't there? And that-
Whitbreads, Wards, Whitbreads, Wards, Whitbreads, Ladies Bridge.
Yeah, so there were Whitbreads, there were Wards, there were Stones, so Cannon Brewery, and Hope and Anchor at Clay Wheels Lane.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so that's another one, yeah, so there were 4 main ones.
Well, I've just been the Craftonberry.
Alright.
It's been up there.
I've had Triple Point on Shawn Street.
Triple Point's a good one, isn't it? Yeah, it's
I've
good.
had a pint of Avarice, 8%.
That's a strong one.
Pint of chocolate orange stout, 7%. Bit
Alright.
lightweight, but yeah.
7% lightweight.
Well, look, as I've got old, I mean, I was brought up John Smith, my dad had a pub in Harrogate.
Oh, did you?
And like, yeah, 4.5%. Now, as I've got older, I go for the stronger ones
Right.
because A, they've got more flavour.
Yeah.
B, I don't have to drink as much, get serving.
Yes, I like that, mate. I like good logic.
C, at my age, I'm not weaning all night.
You could do a podcast kind of thing. Stroke, not like a Zoom call, but StreamYards. That's what you could use.
30 odd years, I live at Tottle now.
Right.
Looking at them. And in summer, we start at the cricket, about 6 o'clock, walk to the ground, walk up to the cross side, walk to the Fleur de Lis, walk up to the Worcester Holmes Field, come out to the side of the engine at Church, Georgian Dragon, Travellers, Rutland, Hearts of Oak, and back down through Sheffield.
There's still, some of them pubs are still going, aren't they?
Yeah, so most of them don't. We get the bus to Attica, to Kinsley Roundabout.
Yeah.
That golf place used to be clumpy. We walk back into town. Well, 7 or 8 pubs.
Yeah. There was a lot of pubs at Attica Fair, there weren't there?
But we're younger then.
There's only like 2, well, depending where you, so in Attica Fair, I think there's altogether 4 pubs left from the 147 what they used to be.
I know, but if you set yourself down shame.
It does change, that's it, it does change.
Smoking killed it, breathalyzer killed it.
Yeah.
You had smoking ban.
I mean, these have not helped.
'Cause that Pomona was there. We used to drink and smoke in the Pomona.
Yeah.
From Bakewell. That's 2.5 quid a pint. My local bar sells it for 6 quid a pint.
Yeah, it's so cheap, yeah.
But it's worth 6 quid a pint because it's crappy. It's all down to the taste.
Yeah, of course it is, mate, of course it is.
No.
But anyway, it's lovely weather for it today, isn't it?
It's going to get worse later.
Yeah, it is, definitely.
So, will you be
A wet day.
jamming your liver then this afternoon?
Probably. Probably. But thank you for that, mate. And good to meet you.
It must be pudding.
Good guy, I love you.
Exactly right. A character.
What I've got is
It's surprising you meet.
day, like irritating or offending somebody is a day wasted.
I like that, man. Thanks, see you later. What a character. characters we can unlock.
The old Sheffield characters back in the day, like I would say the late 80s and through the 90s, there was people in town, really good characters.
So beer has been produced on this site for over 200 years. You were a good guy, weren't you? But anyway, let's go for a pint. I can't imagine myself sitting at beer garden today, so it is what it is.
Legend. Yeah, so down there was the Pomona until it changed its name to some stupid name. It changed to a sports bar.
Nursery Tavern. Not been here in years. So this is the first pub for today.
One of our main pubs was Nursery Tavern.
I don't know
Definitely.
what it's like these days. Not a clue. We're gonna find out. It's only 12 in the afternoon. Not really. Most pubs are quiet at this time. So I come. Easy to get rid of this. It's empty. Line up. There you, mate. Can I have a pint of Guinness, please? That's decent.
Yeah, Park Radio Days at Norfolk Park, I just thought as well.
How are you, mate? Good. Wet in here. I'm drenched like a bloody drowned rat. It is, mate, it is. I don't, man.
You probably go out, it's good to go out in the afternoon probably. You know, if you're going to do a vlog. I'll be better in it at night.
£5.15. Right, cheers, mate. Thank you. Pint of GU, mate. Right, let's go find somewhere to sit. Where we're not interrupting anyone.
There were some old pubs at Norfolk Park, I just thought.
Oh, get this jacket off. I'm sweating. Get in corner. One sec, I'll be back with you. Oh, yeah. I prefer to be outside always. Oh, it's covered. Sounds. Yeah, no worries, mate. Alright, nice one, thank you, man. Cheers. So we still get to sit outside. That's good. Yeah, this is quite nice.
That old beer garden though. It was always big, I remember.
Mini pub, you know, like a lot of students come here. Drinking. Pint of Guinness. Pint of G, mate.
Well, we've got to wrap up warm now, it's winter time-ish. I just ordered like some woolly gloves off Amazon and what else? A chain for my bike.
Spot on.
What else? That big screen though. There's actually a big screen at the Pomona.
Guinness is decent, mate.
Yeah, Extra Royal has got worse, I think. It used to be good.
Asahi's their brewery or what?
It's corporate graffiti now there.
Asahi. And the brand everywhere. Decent Asahi, I do quite like that.
Usually comes in small cans. That one cigarette look in,
Come on.
in the ashtray.
Guinness extra. Take that anybody Guinness. It's so soggy. Make sure I don't have nothing Right then.
I don't like the sports buddy
Cheers, pal.
TV, you know.
See you later. Right then. So, I'll take next pub. Stag's Head.
Stag's Head,
That way from where.
when my ma goes to eat food quite often. Yeah, with the family.
Becky Road seems a bit different. You know, I ain't been up here in years.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know, it just seems a bit different. It is raining though, and it's shit weather, so I'll probably go down. I don't know about cars, but to me,
I saw that the other day. Yeah, look at that. That's an 80s car.
I reckon that's cool as fuck that. I don't know about him though. Yeah. An old Victorian school. You don't want to be pointing camera too much at school. I mean, I don't want to end up at Waterstones. An old Victorian school.
It's an old school, actually.
Building.
So, pub on Norfolk Park now. Fucking hell, yeah.
War Memorial.
Yeah, it's been a character. I remember Big Cliff. He used to go to stealing.
Sheffield's.
This is like the late 80s. Used to go down and drink. Where's that road now? Oh, that was Harbour Avenue-ish.
So we're just in Sheffield General Cemetery, and this cemetery opened in 1836. And it was just because they opened it because the graveyard churches, or the church graveyard should I say, was getting overcrowded because of the growing population of Sheffield in the Industrial Revolution. Yeah, they opened this graveyard. Probably just, yeah, because just the overcrowding in the graveyards in the churches. I don't know what to say.
It's like, I know it's called Zoom meetings, right? But everybody uses StreamYard. What's that?
So they were all like the man. So he was like the steelwork boss or the owner, you know what I mean? The owner of the steelworks and people like that will have been buried in here.
Sorry, but going to a pub with a varied beer selection, which you can taste before you buy, and moaning. That's hipster bars.
Yeah.
So he's pinned that comment.
We are at the next pub,
Don't get what it means.
the Stag's Head. I've never been in here before. Oh,
Moaning that an Indian restaurant doesn't sell egg and chips.
give you a proper look at it.
People travel miles to enjoy Sheffield's beer choice. Yes, because you're probably middle class and you're from somewhere on the outskirts of Sheffield. This is why Kieran goes to the estate pubs.
I do think it's like a food place. Might be wrong, but it looks like a food place. I hope they've got G in it.
Kieran says, I love egg and chips from Indian. Oh, exactly. God. Egg and chips is an old school, actually.
Oh, I don't know. Cal, can I have a pint of that?
Egg and chips. I think I had it the other day. You know, some new frozen chips from Iceland. I'll have a bit.
Right, nice one.
And fried ham. Yeah. Kel says he's got a point to it. What the fuck? Well, generally I love egg and chips from Indian. I've got out of all that. No. That was 2 hours ago, Kieran. You said that. Egg and hang on, okay. Egg and chips is a staple.
Filthy glass. No, not a big fan. Oh no, not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of these kind of pubs.
I don't know what they're on about.
What I expected.
So John says better than a curry any day. Yeah, of course. Nobody has curries every day.
Thornbridge Brewery. The Stag's Head. Not Guinness though, innit? This is why I don't like coming to these sort of, this might be a nice drink. You know what, this might be alright because there's that Neep's End Stout and I quite like that. But... oh! I did that one again there. Anyway, we'll try it.
As a group of people, we always used to go to that place. Oh, it's that dim back doors of the outside terrace.
But the landlord at pub, he's just been over to me watching the videos and he's just been telling me, so we're going to go to Union, but he's saying that...
I've never heard of the Union. The crazy thing is, Kieran, I've never heard of the Union. It's probably on that road, right? It's gotta be. I don't think I've ever been there.
This actually though, you know, now I started drinking it, it's alright, it's got a really strong like coffee taste to it. Landlord was sound enough, you know what I mean? He was spot on, that guy. He didn't, I mean, I was assuming he didn't want to be recorded because they were asking me am I recording, but I weren't recording at the time when he came up to me, so I didn't record it, but I don't know what else to say. I don't know what to say. Sometimes I just ramble on, don't I? You know, I don't
You
know
got it.
I don't know why you watch my vlog, all I do is ramble.
That's why it's good.
Not many people to talk to today as well, you know. There's not. You can tell people don't want to talk.
Well, we try to, but
You can just tell by the body language, and there's not many people out. These sort of
how to get that.
they're not like
So Kieran says, I genuinely love egg and chips from Indian. Is that sound like there?
they are what they are. They're not
That's insane.
my cup of tea. You know, I'm not gonna
If you go to an Indian, right, if you ask for egg and chips, they're going to give you.
it's not my cup of tea personally.
Doesn't have to be spicy. I can actually, it doesn't have to be spicy.
I might be saying it's totally wrong and trying to make the pub sound shit when it's not a shit pub, but if you're into your ales, when you know, you're into your beers and you don't want to be drinking a mainstream sort of beer or lagers, this is your jam, you know, this is your thing, but it's not mine. I like a Guinness, I like a Stella, I like a Madre. I like to like I like a council estate pub. I like a rock pub.
I agree with the rock thing. You get what I'm.
That's just me. Maybe I just chose the wrong area. But I make my way around Sheffield, so I'm gonna have to just come into these sort of pubs. Bloody hell. You know what I mean? Open your mind, Kieran. Drink some different bloody drinks.
Oh, don't it's like going to these hipster bars. Because they never listen, they never speak to us. I've sat there loads of times in like a hipster bar. And this is all yabbing to each other.
Unfortunately. That's just how I live my life. fouled that. I'm not going to do it now because I'll fix it up. Right, see you later, pal. See you later.
Bishop out. Legend.
Come on, man.
You got Sheffield lockdown now. It's going to be good.
Make our way back to the...
Trying to think what other state could he go to.
My feet are so soggy. But yeah, if that's your thing, come a visit.
It's alright. It's a bit of a posh road on that bit.
Because they're dying off. And if this is in your local area, come give it a try. Because if it's not for me, it don't mean it's not going to be for you, you know what I mean? I'm a bit of a scumbag. End of the day, like, I won't drive.
Someone said go to Woodhouse. That's true.
Them sort of pubs aren't my sort of pubs. It is what it is. Sound people, everything sound about it, but I don't like it. But don't mean that you're not gonna like it. You know what I mean? I don't want to say it's a shit pub 'cause it's not. It's just because I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not that we don't like it. It's just
I was looking at all the graffiti in it. You know, I was looking at that. But
these cats out down there. I do like the. They seem alright, but I don't know what girl they though. Why are they fucking? Don't get me wrong. They're obviously had the drugs, a little bit, but it seemed alright. These guys. Yeah, but those people who are in that little hut there, they're on like the main posh area of Ecclesall Road, and they're going to frown upon it. I mean, you know, the posh people. Good for them, you know. But I don't think the council are going to like that. Because you know what the council are like.
alright, lads. Yeah, good man, you. I was wondering what this way, you know.
Hang on, that's new graffiti actually.
It's a nice bike. Whose bike's it?
It's got a fucking £1,000 e-bike.
Right, man. It's Keenan Ibbo.
I mean, look, they,
Oh, you living in here?
to be honest, right, they are characters as well, so
Oh, man, that's a proper
shout out to characters. Look, he's got a Berghaus £400 jacket on, and apparently they're skint.
Show it out, man. Show it out.
Oh no.
So, what you do this? Survive. Yeah, that's it, man. You got to survive, ain't you? What, so just an abandoned shed and you just done it out?
Yeah, we do. We done that, and all of the stuff we found, we've baked a bit like it's already been donated.
Yeah. End of the day, the squatters.
I don't blame you. You know, you need to survive.
You
don't
know,
you? So,
it's squatters' rights kind of thing, but what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I bet it's horrible.
Squatters everywhere?
Yeah, it's terrible. No, you're doing right. I don't blame you at all. Hey, who's the
Hmm.
story that guy who broke in and then you're
Brother broke in.
alright, yeah. You're always gonna get him though, aren't you? Yeah.
He looks like Jacko from Woodhouse, actually.
Yeah. I know. I think that's absolutely spot on.
Ah.
You're right. You know what I mean? No one's using it. Yeah.
Look, it's somebody's place, right? It's somebody's shed.
Good mate, good. No, good on you both. Yeah, you know they shouldn't do. They should not do. And unfortunately, you might get some viewers who are getting arsey about it, but fuck them. You know what I mean? Fuck them. But at the end of the day, you know, you got to survive. Yeah.
He's right, yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I said.
It's quite a nice area.
It very is a middle class area.
Yeah, I'm from Sheffield, man. Yeah, I am from Sheffield. That's why we had to come
That
from
bit.
Sheffield, just looking at the area. You are? I'm not as
Well, I'll tell you what. I hope they're not having drugs because that'll be
looking on the areas. I go into
chaos.
I like looking at the old pubs, you know, what used to be in Sheffield.
I hope they're doing all right.
You know what? People think that of me. I don't, but I don't try, man. I do it. No, it's spot on though, that.
You are one of the best cheese players, to be honest.
No, I can imagine, mate, unfortunately.
To stay in town, I think, was town.
So many
Oh, he said a long story. He usually is for everybody.
Usually people have had like a normal life, if you want to call society a normal life, and then, you know, you just fall short. Yeah, you break up, and then you start like drinking to try and get over that breakup, and then,
It's up and down, same me, you know.
no, it's not, mate.
I'm up and down.
You know that, you know, that's why you need to...
But I've been like clean from like hard drugs for about coming up to 10 years now. 8, 9 years.
I'd do anything I can to survive.
It takes so long to get housed, depending on how high you are up biologically. If you're a single white male,
It's not easy for a single white male.
you're not high on the list.
It's not easy.
But it's self-available, don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, good man, good, yeah. But as long as you're just looking after your sins, you know, and just, you know, you're doing... Yeah, you're doing the right things, not causing a nuisance, not bothering anyone, in my opinion, you're surviving. Yeah.
I'm just giving everybody those. You know, everybody's got a good look, but a good look. I'm ditching you now, guys.
Do you know what? It's a good plot. It's a good plot. Yeah, as long as they can chill out in there, you know. And it is raining there, but
Yeah, that's good. But anyway, take care, you two. You know, look after yourself. Yeah, you too. See you later.
I mean they could play some loud music sometimes, but that might be a thing.
Nice looking bookshop.
Yeah. She's got like a you just went past there. An e-bike helmet on. That's very middle class. I've never been up that road by the way, that's too steep.
So I'm just in Shadowvale area, but there's something I want to show you, which I've seen online. It just randomly popped up and I thought, that's wicked, that's a bit of me, I rate like that. So, because it raining that, I'll be back with you. So, this road sign here, this stands for... I believe the woman who owns the house repainted it. But look at that. That is quality, that, isn't it?
Old school.
Stanley Griffin Lee. Slate Merchants. I think that's amazing. Bloody wipe that bloody screen. Sorry people. Sorry, the chuffing lens is going to be covered in rain because it's pissing it down.
So that's you for going out in the rain, that's fucking amazing.
I love that. The woman's redone it. Who wants house? 1669. That's tell though, isn't it? That's telephone. That's absolutely spot on. So yeah, there was a ghost sign here, so, and obviously things re-showed it. I'd be so proud of that if I were you.
I'm just thinking like what road? Yeah, Manatop, Prince of Wales Road. Go all the way down there. And then into probably Darnell and that's where I was at the other week.
See, it used to be a very like the original like colours and it looked like a proper pub. Obviously it's very hipster now. I mean I don't dislike the art, you know what I mean, but I did prefer it the way it used to be. It is open though. No it's not.
Ah, fucking hell.
It must open at a certain time. Oh, never mind. So, we've got left.
I think you're right. And have your video there not coming drinking around here again. I think you're probably right. Ecclesall Road isn't what it used to be. I think you're right there.
So yeah, I got a Lescar. So so we'll go for a pint and meal. No one's asked about talking today, I don't blame them, it was pissing it down. I can't exactly just really sit out here, can I? It's too wet, come on. I don't even sure it's cooked. Yeah, so this is the last guy. And I'm sure they do G-Unit in here.
It's crazy that I know all these pubs. We used to go there. I know I keep saying about bang on about the 90s and stuff, but we went to every pub. I forgot a lot of them. I forgot a lot of them, but yeah, Kevin, you're going to the best ones. I'll just refresh that. Refresh that. Look at that there, look. Look at the old people, like 1920. Top no snuff. There used to be snuff in fucking. I'm watching. I can't see it because I don't want to get like copyright and things, but top no snuff. Oh, it's old. That's a very old picture. On there, Cuban. Holy shit. Imagine that road out used to be like that.
Alright, Bob, can I have a couple of days, please? I'm just going to go Bob first, mate, and I'll come back and play her out. Which way is it?
That's the classic one. I'm just going to the bug. I tell you what though, there was a time where I went into the what's that one on High Street now? There's the sound of the creaky doors. That's giving me flashbacks.
Cheers, man. Can't start, please. 6:30. Right, cheers, man. Thank you. Right, let's go find somewhere to sit.
That's it, the banker's draft. Right. That was the last pub I used to go to years ago with the banker's draft. There's been times when I've gone up to the toilet and just sat on the toilet and I'm like, okay. You're there, it's all good. And it's like, oh. Sometimes like, I've been to the ex-girlfriend's house and I've been there, like, I'm out hour number 2. And it's been a great night. It's like, you have a number 2 in your little cubicle. I mean, there's a lot of stories. Like, there was once, I can't say on here, I'd rather say on Discord stuff, but yeah. I actually had to, you have to do a number 2 when you're in town. I went near the hen and chickens on that back bit.
I hope I'm not on a TikTok. You're not a fucking TikTok, mate. It's YouTube. You're not a chuffing child. Doing bloody TikTok dances.
So I had to do a number 2 straight on the fucking. It was out of the way of the high street, but it was behind.
We'll give 5 of a door. Guinness looks alright though. Right, 1 second. Right.
Yeah, so at the Meadowbone, you shows to the guy, it's all about egg and chips.
Right.
And they do actually call us gammons, these weirdos, but
That rain's coming down. Part of G Unit. That guy saying, are you the I want to take it. Are you the kid what goes around trying to attempt to split G's? Attempt to split G's, mate. I split G's.
he does. Yeah, no, this other guy who does it. You know, trading places, whatever his channel is.
No, I don't. Not even close.
I agree, Kieran, you don't have to prove yourself for that. There we go, bingo.
Right then, people. I've just been looking back at some footage. Obviously,
Well,
the bloody lens is getting covered in rain. It's getting into the speaker, so I'm starting to sound like crap. I sound like crap anyway, mate. No, but yeah, it's starting to sound shit, and it's just not going right. You know, I'm just trying to drag it out, hoping something bloody good happens, and I meet someone.
I'm thinking you've got to go to...
It's just not happening.
Fucking what's it called?
There's no wonder I ain't been here for a couple of years. Since lockdown.
Blackstock.
It might be 'cause it's crap. It might be because it's raining and you know everybody's depressed because of bloody wet weather and what have you. But I think it's shit.
It is, it's the changing of the seasons.
I'd rather go to bloody Merrymount and Manor Castle and then
Thank you, mate.
any day. That's spot on, man.
Like you said, they build new houses around there.
Not into it.
We left there, me and my mother, about,
I say,
what was it?
obviously,
5, 6 years ago.
talking crap. But I am going to end it because, like I say, I'm trying to drag it out. It's just not working today. It is what it is. Like I say, I'm learning how to vlog. I'm still like in the apprenticeship stage of vlogging and it's going well.
Yeah.
The problem is, I'm just like get quite decent views.
A lot of people are so proud of what you do, you know,
Every vlog's better than last one.
doing that vlogging style.
It's not going to be the case, and I need to understand that. You know, I am going to do better vlogs in the future. Then, let's just say my last one, but
And there's a lot of people watching it.
sometimes I'm going to make crap bloody videos. Might not come out that bad. You know, I'll tell you the truth. Some of the videos that I think are shit, which is every single one of them, have been the most successful. The problem is, and I imagine most YouTubers do, you're judging your content through metrics, you know, you're judging it through views and likes and how many subscribers you got through it, which is not really a good way to go about it. You want to judge it by the genuine, like, content you make, which I do try and do. But I think only, like, you know, you, as a YouTuber, you'll understand, you do try and, like, make sure you do the best content, but you still do end up, like, got no views, unfortunately.
Don't worry about it, it's just flowing, you know. The best Sheffield vlogger
No one wants to talk to me.
around.
It is what it is. I don't blame him. It's windy.
Well, you are 15 years too late, but please keep doing what you do, Kieran.
You know, doing videos.
It's brilliant.
Crap. I've enjoyed today, like, but I won't bloody, like I say, I won't be at the road. I won't be coming here again. I won't be going to our last when we get home going, you know what, we need to go to Ecky Road. I won't be doing that. Like I did with bloody, what's it called?
Yeah, but you can only get better. You're all good already, but you, like you said, you're going to get better. Go to Manotop
You know what I mean?
Labour Club as well.
People, and that's my sort of pub, and that's what I'm going to be concentrating on in future. Your pubs, what you probably never even heard of. Going into like Pitsmore and whatever areas is
Yeah.
there. This is why I just
Top of Pitsmore,
it's still in
top of the road.
Sheffield, you know, in Sheffield City Centre, there's still a lot of decent pubs. But, you know, like rock pubs and stuff, what I'm going to go and visit. But Ecky Road, they've been very like country pubs, haven't they? You know, if you've
Yeah,
watched
it's gone.
you know, I
Different.
don't like a country pub. I don't like it. They're crap. You get beers that you don't know what you're bloody ordering. You don't know what you're getting. You know what I
Very
mean?
expensive as well.
Hours off at them, especially if you're like me.
All this IPA shit that's like £5 a pint. No.
You
Go to Prince of Wales Road and then probably go up towards Darnell, sort of way, and maybe Handsworth. And you, brother. It's been great to watch you. I'm going to keep watching. Everybody subscribe to Kieran Ibbo.
I've seen, obviously, when you start a YouTube channel, you start putting videos on, you make what's it called? A YouTube studio account or app or whatever. You download the app, you make an account on it, and then it tells you what, and to get monetized on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And I'm not joking, when I first seen that, I thought, how does anyone get monetized? I thought I would never get it. I would no chance. You've got to hit that within a year of starting from your first video. And I was like, I'm never gonna get that. But look at us, 5,000 subscribers.
That's epic, man. Done you.
Views. You know, I've got tens of thousands of views on most of my videos. Most of them like 20,000 or what have you. I think that's mad. I think this is crazy. I get recognised. Probably every time I go out, which is mad. It's life changing. And now I put a post on this morning, which you won't see until next week, but I put a post out this morning saying about 5,000 subscribers, how it's changed my life. Like, it has. It just has. YouTube's become a massive part of my life now, and I want to succeed in YouTube, and I want to do well in YouTube. And I want to give it my all. I want to make the best content I possibly can. But people who are following me need to understand I'm in the early stages of YouTube, and you know what I mean. Not every vlog's going to be amazing. I'm going to make mistakes. I see. I'll tell you what I do. I'm rambling on, but if you want to watch.
Oh, yeah, your world is your oyster now.
But what I do on every single video, I watch my last video, and I write 3 things I want to do somewhat better.
Yeah, and you're documenting Sheffield as well.
I write 3 things what I want to do better on the next video, and at least try and do one of them. I try and do something a little bit better on each video, and I think it's working. I'm enjoying it, and that's the main thing, innit?
You're right, you got it.
My mum's enjoying it, you know, my missus enjoys them. For me, that's the main thing. So,
Brilliant.
right, I'm going to end it there then, because I'm just going to be...
Much love, mate. I'm in it as well.
I will see you on the next one.
And cheers. Fantastic. See you all, everybody. Have a good day. It's early week, so let's see how it goes. I went on the sauce for a couple of days. I had a few days off before that. Well, that's how it goes. Yeah. Subscribe to everybody I've watched today. And, yeah. Good luck, everybody. Good time. I know there's a lot of new things going on and things like that. But, yep. Cheers, everybody. Subscribe and watch things.